Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for yet another part of Let's Play The Sims 4 Springston Legacy Challenge. So as you all know, last night Indy and Aiden kind of got in trouble because they were staying out too late, and Lavender, to be honest, has had enough. She can no longer stand her daughter's promiscuity. She can no longer stand the fact that her daughter has no freaking respect for her, or the fact that she just doesn't listen. Indy has always never really felt like she's had a male figure in her life, so in many ways, you know, the insensitive joke that you have daddy issues, it really does pertain to her here. I wouldn't say that she has daddy issues per se, but she definitely has some sort of, you know, insecurity when it comes to, how do you say, male relationships. She tends to really get attached very quickly. But she doesn't realize this yet in her early youth. She's just now experiencing it with Aiden. She's becoming almost codependent. Like, he is a viable source in her life, the air that she breathes almost, and it's a little unhealthy. So, of course, she's texting him, or receiving a text for him right now, just kind of having him check up on her to see how she was doing and if she got in trouble for last night. Lavender is beyond freaking pissed. In fact, she just doesn't want Indy seeing her ever again. She's like, you need to behave like a lady. You are only 16 years old, Indy. Okay, she's like 17. She's about to be 17. And you still live under my roof and in this house, and you have no freaking right to be acting and behaving the way that you do. And you know what? She's like, Mom, you want to sit here and act like your slate is freaking clean? You want to sit here and act like you've never done anything freaking wrong? You know what, Mom? I've spent my whole entire life pretty much raising my damn self, and you want to come into my life and act like you just freaking own it? Like you have the right to tell me what to do? She's like, I am trying to stop you, Indigo. I am trying to stop you from making the same mistakes that I did. Now, if you keep texting that boy, I am going to take your phone. She's like, you aren't going to do anything, because if you would have done it already. She's like, stop making empty threats, Mom, and worry about your own damn life, including those two boys that you have no freaking business raising. Might as well just give them to Jake Portman, because God knows he would do a better job. So naturally, Indigo is infuriated with her mother and just doesn't even want to discuss anything she has to say. So, you know, they're continuing to yell at each other and banter back and forth. And of course, you know, poor Lavender just doesn't know what the hell to do with her life. She just doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know where she's gone wrong. She is just so lost beyond words. So I'm actually going to come out here and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call Gene McKinley. I'm going to ask him to come and maybe try to have a heart-to-heart with his daughter and see what he can do. Because if anybody... Oh, look at her face. Oh my God. Because if anybody knows the struggle of anything, it's got to be him. I mean, he's gone through a lot. And yes, he does need a makeover. And yes, he needs to age up. And that's what we're going to go do. We probably are going to have his birthday. So I think he has always been younger than Lavender. And so tonight we're going to have a family get together and have him age up. So Indy is technically grounded right now. She can't see Aiden at all. If she texts Aiden or has any communication with Aiden whatsoever, Lavender plans on making a full stink about it. So she's just trying to like stay away from her daughter at this point. You know, she doesn't even want to see her. Not that because, you know, she's mad at her, but she's just trying to avoid any confrontation. So I'm just trying to see what we can have her go do just to kind of keep her away from Indy until Indy actually goes to school, which is in a few minutes here. I feel really bad that their relationship is being strained over a boy, but you know, Indy just doesn't understand why her mom has such a problem with her being with Aiden, and why would that be such a problem when, you know, to be honest with you, she feels abandoned by her mother. You know, she felt like her mother just left her, and then came, and it's just, I guess, okay, this is where Indigo is coming from, and maybe you guys will have a better understanding of that after I have mentioned it. So Lavender just basically waltzes into Indy's life, and, you know, takes her out of her only real, real sense of knowing what a family is like. And unfortunately, that's Gene McKinley. And although he's made some not really great decisions, they were always with his daughter in mind first. Does that make sense? So with Indigo, she's kind of really always made decisions for herself, but also for her daughter. She's always been kind of caught in between, right? So for that, you know, Indy's like, well, you kind of, you know, your whole life never really were there for me. So, and you just keep getting into the middle of all my relationships. Like, why, you know, with me being 18 in a year, why are you so in my business? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm actually going to have her go ahead and take a quick little pregnancy test because it says for her to do that. So I'm going to have her go do that before she ends up going to school. Naturally, I don't think she's pregnant or anything, and that scares me every time. I don't know if she could be come pregnant. I don't have an idea, honestly, but it's still something that worries me. So let's go ahead and get this little cutie off to school. And she is going to be aging in a few days. And like I said, she's 17 years old. So she was going to make some coffee, and I think she is making the coffee for Lavender. You know, I think she does feel bad. And of course, you know, Lavender just wants to chat with her daughter. So I'm going to see if I can invite over Jean this morning. So we can kind of chat about things. I've got a pot of coffee going. I've also got, some really delicious scrambled eggs that I did pretty well making. And I just need somebody. The boys are coming, home today. And Gene just walks in like he freaking owns the place. So I'm going to come over here and just give him a big freaking hug. And it's kind of funny in a really odd, strange way how they are coming together and raising their daughter. And I think that is such a beautiful thing because for once she's actually looking to the man, you know, that she had blamed a lot of her problems on, maybe unjustly, in fact, for advice. And she wants to go and brighten his day a little bit and try to talk to him. And he's like super excited about his birthday tonight. And, you know, he currently lives with a different person now, that he no longer lives with the other guy that he was with. I can't really remember who it was. But yeah, he's completely on his own, doing his own thing. He's still very much in the criminal career and all that jazz, but I don't know. What is he doing? Why is he going upstairs? Like, he's going on the computer? Okay. All right. So maybe he has to go look up some jobs or something. I don't really know what his reasoning for using that is. And I think he was being a little flirtatious with Lavender. And I think that he was. And the sad thing above everything is that they're actually soulmates. Like, now I'm starting to feel like if Gene could just clean up his act. Ooh, he just walked in on her. On accident? I think not. So Lavender is going to come out of the shower. Okay. He's not even upset. And she's thinking some things. What if she did kind of come over here and give him an embrace? If it worked out, that would be really funny. It did. It actually freaking did. So he accidentally walked in on her taking a shower, and in a strange twist of events, things are starting to get a little bit steamy. And the awkward romance of the Sims, they're going to obviously take some sort of photo or whatever, but we're going to continue to let these two this is so spontaneous. It's so freaking random. I can't even believe it, because this was like not in my plan that this was going to happen. Like, of all things, I'm like, we literally just stopped them from having a romantic interaction, and it was like it just naturally came back to that, and like it totally freaking did. And him walking in on her taking a shower and all that kind of stuff, it just really like brought back some sort of like feelings, and they're both just really going at it right now, and just so Woo! I mean, it's passion, and you can see it. It's passion. It's as close as I could get it. It's very, very, very relevant, very obvious. So they're secretly having a little romance session here, and we're gonna definitely let them take it all the way. And we are going to have them woohoo, which is kind of not what I was expecting. Oh my goodness. Are they going to get back together? Lavender is, ooh, Jade. All right, so let's go have her use the, I'm like so excited. I'm like seriously, I wish there was a gift for what I was like feeling right now. I feel like a little kid with fat chubby cheeks just jumping up and down my oh my god, girl, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited. Like, what the hell is this? Oh, okay. I'm like a little monkey right now. I can't even believe it because it's like it was so perfect, you know? Him waltzing in while she was taking a shower, and then, you know, catching her naked or, you know, pixelated, my mistake, pixelated. And just him being like, like taking his breath away because, like, you know, there's really good insulation on these walls. He had no idea she was in the shower, and he was just going to use the restroom. And when he walked in, he was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't, you know, think you'd be taking a shower, like, in the middle of a conversation. But, you know, the same. So, yeah, he's like, hey, I think I should really be going. Okay, all right. So he's leaving. He wants to leave before Indy comes back. Like I said, they're not trying to have any sort of, like, they're not trying it. She doesn't want Indy to think that's something that they're gonna get back together. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Okay. So tonight we're gonna have a little party for Jean. Just at the house. I gotta get the boys. The boys will be coming here. I think they get off at like 3, so we'll get them at 3. Jake will drop them off or whatever. I don't know if he's gonna visit. Honestly, I have no idea what's been going on with Jake lately. To be 122% with you, I haven't really been fixated or focusing on him. I think that if anything, I would really like to see Jake move on and just be happy with, you know, with him, and maybe finally get that happy ending that poor soul deserves, because he really does deserve it. And I can't say that Indy and well, not Indy, Lavender and Jake don't deserve each other, but they kind of do. And I think that these two need to really talk it out. I'm having Lavender kind of paint a little bit, and I think it'd be cool if they maybe went somewhere and had a discussion, or maybe just sat down even. You know what? Let's go have Indy make that pot of coffee, or make another pot. Is it spoiled at all? Okay, it's 3 hours, so let me go and grab 2 cups of coffee if I could, and I'll place one out on the patio, and we'll see if we can chat with Lav and hopefully patch things over, because the very last thing that Indy wants to do is have a problem with her mom. You know, she gets where her mom is coming from. Whether she likes it or not, that's an entirely different story. But, you know, she knows that she's still going to see Aiden, and it's not going to matter what her mom says. You know, she just wishes that her mom would trust her a little bit more, but she also, for that to happen, she needs to be understanding that her mom is scared out of her freaking mind, literally scared that she is going to turn into her. And God knows that Lavender has made some pretty rash decisions and is probably not the most smartest tool in the shed. And I know that may be really, 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 really hard for her to understand, because she doesn't know everything her mother did. But Indy wanted to apologize, and she says that she is so sorry for everything. And look at them. They're like literally wanting to make up. Like, you can just see it by the whims that are coming through. Like, they had that argument. They're really upset over it. Like, that's not what, you know, they wanted to happen. But at the end of the day, I do think that they need to kind of work through it. I mean, let's be realistic. She wants to talk about, you know, bad relationships or whatever. Did we finish that coffee already? Okay, well, she should go sit down and talk with her. I mean, god damn, that was like a fast sip of the coffee, like one swig, and she was completely done with it. But yeah, we're just kind of, we're having a conversation, and you know, our dramatic story per se is about, you know, the things that we went through in life and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, maybe why we're so alienated from our family and, you know, why, because Indy's always wondered, she's like, you know, we have quite a big family. Why is it that, you know, we aren't a part of that family? We're like the outcasts almost. And she's like, it's a lot of the things that I've made, the decisions that I've made. And she's like, and I don't want you to be like that. And because of the decisions that I've made, Indy, you are alienated from my brother's side of the family. And that's just not something that I want for you in the future. I don't want you to become alienated from your brothers and vice versa. And of course, Jake is late with the damn kids, but, I feel like we keep pawning them off. They are having such a great time with their dads. It was supposed to be until Monday. It is now well into Wednesday. I'm actually just going to go ahead and send a quick text to Jake and ask him if we could probably have them come tomorrow. Jake's enjoying them. He doesn't get to do this often. You know, his twin boys, he's kind of in their lives now, but not as much. So, of course, he doesn't mind taking them one more night. Officially one more night. And so she's totally excited about having Jean over for a birthday party. So we'll definitely go ahead and do that. I have to select a birthday sim, but I'm just literally going to have it be like a dinner party or something like that, or just something. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see here. What are we doing? She, of course, wants to invite Aiden, but she's not going to suggest that to her mother because her mother would freaking flip her lid. It's more like a, just the three of us sort of deal. So I cannot even freaking believe what happened with, Lavender, and oh my god, there's gonna be so many Jean fans that are gonna be like roaring, and then there's gonna be people who are freaking out. It was not planned, let me tell you. It was a spontaneous AF. Okay. All right, so let's do a little dinner party. It's not gonna be a prestige event. We are just going to have it be just the three of us and Jean McKinley. I need to have one more person to invite. Who would I invite if I absolutely freaking had to? Ooh, who would want to? I know who would want to come. Dakota. Yes, and Boo. So many people are like, you need to get Dakota a man. She has a man, Chandler Forbes. Yeah, Forbes list for real. Like seriously, she does. So we'll have her come over, and that'll be really, really exciting. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn on all the lights. Let's go and kind of clean up a little bit here. I do want to kind of decorate for Jean. At least we can get some juice or like some drinks on the table. Just some fun stuff like that. Okay, we're trying to make it a nice day for him, right? Okay, so what do I need? I need the little juice tray. Or do I want to, like, do something kind of fun, which would be one of these little juice poles, and then I could spike it. Oh, look at you. Somebody cleans up nice. Okay, actually, no, just a juice tray is fine, right? Actually, this is good, too. Yeah, okay, we can do that, and then we can do a juice tray. We'll do both. Okay, let's do iced tea, or maybe this one. I don't know. This one, like, actually has the alcoholic beverages on it. And then the other one's just okay, that's fine. And then do we have like any like snacks? We do. We have a snack table, but it's like the food thingy, right? It's like the little, I don't know what I'm saying. I know you guys are probably yelling at me. It's from, oh God, what is it? Okay, hold on. I got to figure it out real quick. I think it's from Glamour Stuff. I'm not sure. Or like the luxury party, yeah, it's the food tray thingy. It's the same thing, the banquet table or the fancy feast table. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, yes. All right, so we'll do blue because that is Jean's favorite color. And we'll put that one against the table, and then I can actually just go ahead and put this little guy right on top. We'll go ahead and make this a lovely shade of black, and then also maybe we'll put up a couple fancy-dancy little freaking curtains for him, you know, just to make him feel special. All right, so now that we have that, that's pretty cute. I love it, and I wanted to see if I could probably put a couple lights just to really illuminate it. And so that, let's see, we could probably put some of these lights. This will be fun. I'm gonna do some of these ones for Jean's birthday party. It's a little girly, but hey, flowers can be for men too. Don't be weird. All right, so now that we have this little setup for Jean, I think that's really freaking sweet. And we're gonna set the color and intensity of this room, and we're gonna do it to a nice little. We'll do it to a nice little aqua color, or should we do? We'll do that aqua, and then we'll set the color intensity for this light. We're going to make it purple. Ooh, I like that. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Now that we have this, Indy is actually going to just come over here and she's going to restock this tray. And then we're also going to, I'm going to see if Lavender can fill the fountain with something a little special. We're going to do sparkling apple juice. Gosh, I said that so weird. And then let's go and serve the food as well. Of course, we're going to go ahead and give him, what does it say? Woohoo in the observatory. I thought it said woohoo in the fountain for some reason. I was like, hey, I'm down if you are, but I don't think that's a possibility. And that's Chandler. I don't think you guys have gotten introduced to him yet. This is Dakota's man. I love him. He's such a good guy. The relationship was extremely rushed, I might say, but yeah, he's a good dude. And then, of course, Dakota's upstairs, like, you know, typical Dakota. You guys! Dakota's pregnant! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, we have to come up here. Oh my god. I am so happy for her. This is like one of the best parts of this freaking LP ever. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, we have to come up here. We like have to come up here and like see about this baby because I'm gonna be a freaking aunt, right? I'm an aunt. Oh my god. Baby girl, you're pregnant. Are you serious? This is so exciting. She's like, can you even believe it? I'm going to cry. I freaking am so happy for Dakota right now. Like, I am really gonna cry. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I have tears in my eyes. If we were face camming right now, whoo, girl, you know it'd be real. Cause I'm just thinking of all the things that these two have been through, and just watching even Dakota like age up and grow. I'm so happy, and of course Lavender's like, how are you feeling? And just, oh my god, I'm so excited. I just want to come up to here. I want to give Chandler a love. Are you, oh my god. Okay, this is so exciting. Let's come over here and be nice to Chandler. And of course, Dakota wants to go say hi to Indy, and we're gonna come over here and hug her as well. Definitely gonna have to have Lavender make a cake, and Jean's already helping himself. Jean's like, okay, like, we should probably get some music playing, don't you think? Oh my god, this is so exciting, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. People will be like, really, Jen, you're that excited? No, you don't know. Like, I love this family. So seeing cool things that are actually positive happening to them, and not this damn dark cloud that like circulates, you know, percolates. No, I'm just kidding. That's weird. But yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. So let's see if we can get a little music box playing. We're going to go ahead and actually turn that on. We'll listen to some alternative music because that's kind of what Jean likes, to be honest with you. And I'm going to put the plates in the thing. And let's have Lavender come down here. And let's have everybody like be in one freaking location if we could. And yeah, Dakota's just chatting up a storm with Indy and talking about, you know, what Chandler does. They're very successful. We'll have to go over to their house. I thought we did once, but we'll have to go over there one time and I'll have to show you guys exactly where they live and where it's such a good thing for her. Seriously. Okay, so what kind of cake are we gonna make? We're gonna make him a blue confetti cake. Like, we are those people right now. Seriously, we really are. I want to see if we can actually go sit at the table because, you know, Dakota's feet are getting a little tired and I can totally understand why she would have to go sit down right now. So maybe, you know what, let's just do the hamburger cake. I don't know what that was. There was like a little weird emoji. I think she just asked for a back massage. I'm trying to make the cake, but for some reason it's not allowing me to do so. So let me go ahead and try again. Am I getting so irritated right now? It's kind of ridiculous. Why? Why am I getting mad? Okay, like seriously, it's just freaking cake. But the boys are hitting it off nicely, and that's really, really cool. Indy is kind of excited for having her dad here and also having the mom, and just, you know, she's like thanking her dad for coming and all that cool stuff. This is a really fun little party, and look at her. Look at, are you? Why are you shaking off your leg, honey? You got something wrong with these sandals? I don't know, but look at Lavender right now. She's like showing off. Showing off for the boys, and I'm pretty positive, Gene, you better keep your eyes on the prize. I don't know what he's staring at, but she's whisking this thing like a pro. But we needed to hurry up and get him to age, because, you know, our party is about to end in just a little bit, so we don't want that to happen. And of course, Dakota's like, I don't know, she keeps eating. She keeps eating. That is so funny. And she's eating like brownies, and she's eating. She is so pregnant right now, you guys. It's kind of funny. Really, really funny, because she's just eating all the goods, man. So she's really gonna love this. Really gonna love the cake that we made for Jean here. So let's go and add some wedding topper. Why would we add a wedding topper? We're not even engaged to anybody. That's kind of weird. Okay. Let me see. Age up Sim. We are going to go ahead and age up Mr. Gene McKinley. Oh my goodness, boo-boo. You are not ageless after all. All right. So I think after Mr. Gene ages, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this part here. It has been such a fun and an enjoyable piece. I am so freaking excited about this part. I can't wait for you guys to see it, but it was really good. It was really cool. I loved it. All right, guys, so in the comments down below, I want your guesses. Will Dakota have a boy or a girl? I'm also going to go ahead and do a poll on this, and you can verbalize your response too and share all different sorts of things with me, including baby names. Even if she does give birth to the baby, I will name it your guys' suggestion, so we don't necessarily have to be there for the birth, but either way, we will change the name to whatever names you guys suggest. So with that said, please don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.